A witness account could provide critical information in the crash of a small plane that was bound for San Jose. 3 people were killed when the plane went down in Riverside. The 5 people on board were headed back to San Jose after a cheerleading competition. KPIX 5 reporter Kiet Do says federal investigators arrived on scene today. Kit?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a happy time for the family. They went down to Southern California to watch their team compete, and then they actually won that cheerleading competition at Disneyland. But on the way home, there were early signs of trouble.
A witness told the LA Times it appeared the plane was having mechanical problems before takeoff. It looked like the 43-year-old Cessna was not starting properly, so the party of 5 came back into the terminal, and the pilot looked worried. But then an hour later, they got back in the plane, and as it taxied to the runway, the tail of the plane looked like it was shaking. Moments later, a surveillance camera captured the final descent as it nosedived at 120 miles an hour into a fireball in a Riverside neighborhood.
The surveillance video, I've seen it a couple of times. It needs to be further examined. We have a lot of analysis work to do on it.
Among the dead, a man, woman, and teenage girl, all San Jose residents. 2 women were ejected from the wreckage. Both are in critical condition. One of the survivors has 3rd-degree burns to 90% of her body. At Union Middle School in San Jose, the superintendent has deployed 5 grief counselors to help students cope with the news. The school cheer team won their division at the U.S. Junior Nationals, and all students returned home safely from the competition that was held at Disneyland over the weekend. The district is still awaiting confirmation, but they believe some of the victims from the crash may be connected to Union Middle School.
It is absolutely devastating for our community. Once we hear the confirmation of the identities of the victims, we will deal with that then, and at this time we're dealing with the uncertainty.
And the NTSB says they will be releasing a preliminary report within 5 to 10 days. And we're live at the airport in San Jose. Kiet Do, KPIX 5.